Alright. Back to this again, as usual. Yeah, it's on. Okay. Hold on, I need to get a charger. I'll be back. Not back. It's just right outside of my door. I come back. I don't mean to sound like I'm serious. So okay. I don't know. Like I feel kind of. Nothing bad's happening. It's out of my brain, bro. So, all right. Anyways, yeah. Welcome back once again. Welcome back. All right. So we're gonna. I gotta do some practicing. I'm really bad at leaks. To be honest, I probably shouldn't be starting at hards, but like you probably saw my resume. I'm a math major, and like the way like you solve problems in math, like upper level math classes, like they kind of like. I didn't realize how stupid I was until I took like a linear algebra, and like I realized you could actually think and not just like gun problems. Like you can actually sit down and like think and like it's like I don't know. It's like you look at something, and if you look at it for long enough, it looks like something else. Basically that, you know. Like, but I don't know. I didn't realize how stupid I was until that happened. Like, I'm thinking that I can just do that on these problems. So that's where I'm going with this. Yeah, I already did. I don't remember what this was, but apparently I already did one in two takes. But yeah, um, I don't know. I don't know which one. It was probably one of the mismatched cards or something. Anyways, um, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna care about that. I need to make this a real interview though. I can't just make it like, you know, I can't just make this like you know, like me just doing lead codes. Like this is great and all, but like I need to like also talk and because like I don't really um like for the actual interview part of the interviews, if I'm having like a bad day, I usually sound like really stupid. I imagine that I already sound pretty stupid as is, but like, you know, I'm just remembering like dude, like the only interview I had this entire like, to be honest, ever the only like technical interview I ever had, like this, this what's his face? So like the guy that was interviewing me, um, he like asked me. I'm just like imagining how hard it was for him to keep a straight face the whole time. It's like he'd like ask a question. I'd like speak normally for like 10 seconds, and then after that I'd like stutter, and then like after that I'd like say like complete gibberish, and I'd say like yeah like six times, and like it's just he was like looking at me like with a straight face the whole time. I don't know how. It's just so fucking stupid. It's just so weird, though. Anyways, we need to make sure it doesn't happen again. So because if that keeps happening, I'll probably be homeless. All right. Anyways, uh, yeah. So I was thinking of how I can like make that happen. I was thinking about using if I use ChatGPT, the questions feel sort of irrelevant. Like they're not like in the right. I don't know. Like they just don't work very well. Yeah, they just don't really work out super well. And plus, I can't like really like rank my. Well, I can actually. I can rank my stuff. I can like. Let me see. Can I like speech to text, and then I can have them like assess the quality of. Well, why do you need to know what country I'm in for me just to talk to you? What? Free trial sign up is temporary. I don't even know what this is. I probably shouldn't have clicked on that. Mm. Okay. All right, here we go. I have to like verify something, right? Speech is required. I have to use Google Chrome. I apologize for sniffling. Uh, I think I should just take my shirt off. All right, this looks like it will work. Man, fuck you. Seriously? Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. Yeah, I probably have to get like a Firefox one specifically. All right, so how does this work? Let's see. So do I just open this up and start recording? Browser does not. Then what was the point of it, huh? Huh? What? What? I'm confused. Is it a scam? Okay, that's even worse. Audio to text. So is that like separate or is that to me? Like, what? What the? I don't want to sign into anything. I should just have it work. Like, shouldn't. Hmm. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I can just use the one on. Da 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 da. Hello. Okay, it's working. Yeah. All right, it's doing pretty well. Um, the only thing that could like be a problem is like the lack of confidence in this. That might be an issue. I think one thing I can do is I can like uh I can like all right, what I can do is I can go on ChatGPT and I can like have it generate questions for me, but like uh there's no context though. It just I don't know, there's no context. This needs to be based in reality. Like I can't use AI to help me that much. Like this has to be based in reality. It has to be like pick a random company. Like this company should Lockheed Martin. Yeah, fuck Lockheed Martin. I'm never getting a job there. You just said that it's over. Like it's over. You're never getting a job there. I said that on camera. No, you're thinking of Paraton. I wanted to go to Paraton. And I didn't do anything with Lockheed. Yeah, I talked to one recruiter and I started a bunch and like I just made it really feel uncomfortable. Made it feel really uncomfortable. That's all that really happened there. And like freshman year I talked to one like he like just had literally no respect for me, like at all. I did not have a lot of good interactions with that company, as far as career fairs go, at least. This is a company, I'm not going to say his name, but it's the company he worked for. Mm. Okay. Imagine we're planets here. Trust each other to effectively handle time. Okay, well, what if I just look up, give me a interview for planets here? I should just look up like, wait, what? What is this? I don't know how to prepare for that. Oh, okay, I see. You're supposed to actually know something. I don't know the stuff that you need to know for this. This is for an internship? I wouldn't pass that. I literally don't know anything about that. Seems like each company is like they got like their own system like to pass. You just have to prepare for it properly. It's always different for all of them. And some companies make you learn stuff. Okay, well, what I should do. I mean, like, I know what problems I have. Like, there's certain things I need to talk more about, like in general, or be able to talk more about. I feel like if they're testing me, that's something else. If they're like testing me, that's a different thing. If they're just asking me to talk about stuff, like about myself, that's another thing. I'm talking about like behavioral interviews. I'm not, because these are like more like brain teaser, brain teaser things. I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, even then, like, I mean, this is the kind of stuff where you have to just kind of like know your stuff beforehand. You just have to like, you gotta have the skills. Just basically that. And that's something else. And like, I'm gonna work on that too. But like, what I'm really worried about is like behavioral stuff. Was the stuff I'm like mainly worried about right now, to be honest. Like just like basic stuff. Like I'm just not good at. It's like really just getting in like basic ass interview questions. Yeah. That's what I gotta work on. So, uh, difficult behavioral interviews. I guess we'll just start here for now. I mean, every time I say or something stupid, like it'll pick up on it. It'll punish me for not being silent when I need to. Okay. So, all right, here we go. What the fuck? That's not the kind of question I was asking for. This isn't what I meant. I want you to give me more behavioral, intellectual questions, not coding questions at the moment. I mean, like things that have to do more with your background. Make the questions more general. All right, here we go. I could say, just as being a college student, there are very often times where things will get like very short time frames, especially like during finals week. Um, I suppose like for a as far as like uh software engineering goes, um, uh, even though I'm failing, um, it it's I think one of the more difficult decisions I had to make was like relating to just me as a programmer. When I was at BMO, I spent a very long time um, working on like the updated version of the little app that we were making, and we used okay. Anyways, the app that we were making, and I took about 2 weeks to make it, and I chose not to um I made the choice to deploy it and like give it to everybody. Actually, no. The choice to make was preserving it and trying to make it better as opposed to um, pushing it out faster. I really wanted to make sure that it was something that the team would be happy about. So I took longer to make it than they likely would have been happy to have. Um, so the difficult decision I had to make in that situation was choosing to take more time to make a product that new people would like more versus making one that would be faster. But would result in like, you know, probably more issues in the future, based on what people said. Uh, wouldn't like have like the right kinds of fixes that people were looking for. So that was the decision I made there. You need to be more clear. Oh yeah, I didn't say why it was difficult. That's true. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't talk about like the dynamics of the job much or the team. Yeah, I didn't talk. You didn't talk about the outcome either. Damn, this is lacking, bro. This is really lacking. Okay, so based on what they said, I need to be more clear, so I should probably sit down and like think for a second before I say anything. And um I need to think about things more in terms of like other people, like in the job more. I need to think about other people more. I need to think about in terms of like the people around me and like goal-oriented outcomes. Sure. Now, now I should mention that the internship was fairly lenient when it comes to deadlines, and I'd be given essentially just regular check-ins, but it was sort of, I want to say it was sort of implied that the team would be happier had it been done more quickly. I tried to communicate that it happened a little bit later. Most people were okay. They understood, why I was thinking that, and also they knew that this stuff that was happening for the first time for me, and they knew that like, I would have to maybe spend more time in this sense. But anyways, um, they more or less reacted pretty positively once they saw um what was there. Um, there were a few more errors that had to get taken care of. But there was more demand after that for my updates and for my projects to be made. People wanted, um, people started to see like more of a utility in like having the the app wrappers being added to the workflow. They started seeing like how it could be used to help them more after that, and this like pushed the company in like a direction where they wanted to like use these kinds of tools more often. So what the fuck? It didn't record anything. So I should say that as far as the deadlines go, they were very lenient since I was an intern. But it was semi-implied that roughly the same amount of time would be wanted for how far it would take for me to um, create the update for the app. However, after the team saw what I ended up making, they were fairly pleased what happened, and they started to view applications of this kind where several components were put together in an elegant fashion and started seeking that out as a utilizable feature, a utilizable tool that they could add into their workflow. They started seeing it more as like a useful uh, uh, addition that they could have to their day-to-day operations. Started seeing the value in it. So that's overall, I'd say it was a positive outcome. Uh, so yeah, yeah. So how is that not clear enough? Oh yeah, you're right. That is kind of vague. That actually is kind of vague. I didn't even think about that. That is really vague. Dude, you are not doing a good job at all. This is really bad. You're doing ass. This is so bad. This is so fucking bad. Stupid shit, man. I wasn't even thinking, dude. I didn't even know this stuff was a problem. Oh my goodness, bro. Your boy is dummy dumb. Dummy dumb dumb. Oh yeah, I forgot I was streaming. I completely forgot I was streaming the whole time. Should I just move on and like just make sure not to like close out of this page? I think I'll just do one more question. I'm getting kind of tired. I don't think they asked more than like three questions of this nature, anyways. They don't ask more than three or four, so that last one was a follow-up, I guess. I'm getting really tired. I, yeah, you're not ready for an internship. Excuse me. All right, let's go. Hmm. Now, when it comes to learning new software technology related things, I tend to go the books route since they tend to have very holistic ways of presenting information. If I need to learn a new language or if I need to learn a new if I need to learn like a new framework or anything like that, I usually go for books. Um, it's what I'm most comfortable with, and it usually helps me like learn the fastest. And while I'm working with the books, I usually like work on a project on the side as well, so I know how to like debug stuff just in case if anything happens. I can like, I can like, like see how errors come up while I'm, like get like real experience. And I combine those two, and like that's how I usually like learn best when it comes to like languages or like anything new within the tech industry. So to add to that too, if I see something new, like maybe like on a forum or on Stack Overflow, if I'm like working through a problem, I just try to play around with it too. Like maybe I'll like if it's something in JavaScript, I'll like see like if it's like a new module or something like that, I'll see how I can work with certain functions in there. Uh I can okay, I should probably elaborate a little bit more. I'll see. what the data types of the functions are. I'll see how they react to I'll see if I can like replace them with other modules I may have used in previous projects. Um, and I'll just do that to see um, how they work um, and what I can do with them, most importantly. And that's just like for learning new stuff. Now, when it comes to like um, a time that's directly benefited me, earlier today, this isn't news, core is like the backend verification, not verification, it's more like a permissions thing. Uh, core is like I was working through a problem earlier today, like I was trying to make a forum. I was trying to like learn about full stack development, and I was trying to make a forum, and I was struggling to make my backend uh, have like requests from the front end uh, because there was an issue with like permissions, and I realized it was because of Core's permissions. They were it wasn't allowed. My local host server wasn't allowing calls to be made from another local host server because it was like automatically it was already blocked. That's something that like I realized earlier. So because of that, I because of that I had to like um I had to get a better understanding of like permissions, uh, and not just permissions, but mostly just like the way like a backend server is set up, the headers of a backend server, and what is required um, for a backend server to um, be like accessed from from client side for it to like be verifiable. Um, so yes, uh, and also um, just uh, how Gore's functionality works. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, well, looks like I have a lot to learn. Um, my my I don't know how I'm gonna make things sound more specific. I mean, it sounds really hard to do, but like I realize now that like they're really attracted to like specificity. The more specific you can be, the better it sounds. Yeah, I don't know how I would manage to pull that off. Give me like 5 minutes and then I'll do a leak code. Uh, God, that shit was mentally draining. That was not easy for me to do. That was not easy at all. Should I add something to my resume? Not that one. Hmm. I don't even remember using notes. That's just a straight up. That's just straight up evil. That is straight up a lie. That is a straight up lie. Linear algebra. Why is MATLAB? Abstract linear algebra. What did I do in that class? Okay, in this class, all I did was just proofs. All day, it was just proofs. In the introduction to linear algebra, what did we do? Let's discuss our thought. It was just a lot of computation. It was just a lot of like computational stuff. And then like some of it was like true false. Like it was like they were like proofs, but you don't have to actually do any work. It's like you just have to know if it's right or not. It's like basically just that. You'd have like yeah, that's basically what it was. It wasn't a proof. It was a proof, but like no work was needed. But like aside from that, it was just a bunch of computation. And like some of them were like, like they asked like some like tricky-ish questions. Like not tricky, like they give you very little to work with initially, and then like a question they ask is like kind of I don't know. That's never mind. That's just called being stupid, all right? That just means you're dumb. It doesn't mean you're dumb. You just like you don't know if you actually understand what you're doing because you don't have enough practice under your belt. Like, you're not dumb or anything, but basically that's like what it would be. All right. So that being said, uh, shit even relevant though? I don't even know if it's relevant to be honest. How is okay, yeah, orthogonal. It's too mathy. Like study Jordan canonical forms. Proofs. like analyzed. Just keep it vague. I try to keep these vague. Page rank algorithm. We were supposed to get there, but we didn't. What a bummer. I'm just glad that I passed. It's a really hard class. Your boy got a in my dreams. That's what I got. It was really, it was hard. It was really hard. It was really fucking hard. It was very, very hard. Study the behavior. Just keep it simple. What do you think an undergrad creative? I don't know how to not make this sound stupid. Shit. What's the PageRank algorithm? Okay, I get that, but like, what does that have to do with linear algebra? Weakness. Weakness. Yeah, it's computer science math. Oh, here it is. So, it's taking me that long to notice. Okay. This has to do with eigenvectors, I see. So all these values are okay, and then I see. What's this R here doing? Is it R equal to R? Don't quite understand what is happening here. What do you mean adjacency matrix? Okay, so this is an adjacency matrix. It's not just a linear algebra matrix. Okay. These are probabilities. Okay. And it is all right. And then okay, I'm kind of seeing where this is going. It's all right. It's all right. What? What the flop? Flippity flip. Hold on. Mm, mhm, mhm. Well, eigenvectors, uh, matrix operations, orthogonality. Change. They care about change of basis, change of basis. Matrices. They care about that stuff. That's actually useful in the industry. Like change of basis. So I think that's like Not a lot is used out of linear algebra, but that's one thing that's definitely used fairly often, etc. I can't say I know the other stuff though. Like, oh, yeah. I spell eigen incorrectly. So I can have an H in it. Let's focus on one thing at a time here. It's it's usually shoved together. I'm gonna take cryptography. Should I add that in? Cryptography and numerical. I feel like all the classes I could take are gonna be kind of useless for whatever I work in. Like I'm not gonna work in cybersecurity. Like it's just not gonna happen. Like I don't think I need to take. I don't really have to take cryptography. Like for that sake, but just like for graduation reasons, it's just a deal if I take cryptography. Wait, do I need to take cryptography? Do I have to? I didn't put it on my 4-year plan. I don't know why I'm taking it now. I can take literally anything else, can't I? No, no, no. Because I think the thing is, I'm a math major, and like if I do that, it's like easier for me to graduate. That's why. But I don't. Does it look interesting? Not really. Just it just seems like a class for. I don't know much about it, but it just looks like a class for like you're just making like just like I don't know hacking and hacking passwords. Like I don't know if I want to do that for like the next couple months. But it's not even about the next couple months. It's like I don't want to fill up the time with something I don't want to be doing. Like you know what I mean? It's like it's just I guess that's the way it is. Like I don't like time is not cheap. I need to be doing something else right now, but what was I doing? I probably should not put that on camera. Like in like by any means, it should not be on camera. All right, and damn it, it showed up anyways. Whatever, who cares? So yeah, cryptography is there indeed. A lot of very very heavy courses. I'm not gonna just do what everybody else is doing. A lot of the fundamental CS classes are just kind of math classes. They feel very math. They're very mathy. They're very mathy. Like this is not math. That's not math. I don't know anything about that class. I would imagine this isn't mathy. It wouldn't make sense for it to be mathy. Yeah, this there's no way this has anything to do with math. Computer never yeah, never mind. That's mathy. Deep learning. Is that a grad class? Like where is somebody talking about it in 421? How much is a master's? I mean, even if like it's not even about how much. It's like if I get one, like it's a good way to do more. But like, should I really do that? I don't know. Only 700? Yeah, there's 700 levels. What's she talking about? I don't see a class called Deep Learning. You have time to kill, I guess. And this is the one I'm taking. I don't want to take this. It looks kind of boring. It just seems like they're gonna like if you have a math problem, instead of solving it like a real man, instead of like getting all there in the nitty gritty and analysis, like mathematically, you just like you know, you just use a computer. And it's, you just make a smart algorithm and you approximate it. And that's what this class teaches you, I think, from what I know about it. I don't really want to do that. I signed up for it anyways, though, but I don't really want to do that. All right, I should probably go solve this leak code now. Yeah, I don't really want to do that stuff though. Should I add more to this? Like, I know I probably should, but like, I took it out because like it just seemed a little dumb. Where was my GPA supposed to be before? And bam! Look at that! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Not me. That is not who I am. That ain't me, bro. That ain't me. All I got was like this, and yeah, whatever. Just whatever, man. Whatever, whatever. That ain't gonna be me. So who cares? Doesn't matter anyways. Right? This career became so unstable. I wonder if being a quant is still like an unstable job. I haven't heard anything about it. Like just being a normal like plain old software engineer is like difficult. But, like how's being a quant going? But that's like I think being a quant is kind of separate from being a software engineer. No, it's not the same thing. It's like maybe like right now it's not as bad to be one. Like it hasn't or like it's still the same. It's the same market, people more or less. Same like the same like STEM push people more or less. It's the same. Let me actually sit down. I don't wanna not too much. All right, let's do this. I feel kind of burnt out right now. All right, no, let's just get into it. She got 45 minutes. That's not fair. For a problem like this, I'd get like an hour and a half. Like in a real interview, you get like an hour and a half. All right, so let's wait. So like an hour and a half from 6:23 is like uh 30 7:53. So let's go up to 8 because the interviewer is not really looking forward to going to his next meeting. So he's gonna wait an extra 7 minutes. All right, yeah. So, okay. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if that's really the case. Okay, let's go. All right, so this is the problem. Or we got, oh, this is like a doable problem. So, okay. So the product of its sum and its length. Of its sum and its, okay. Easy, this is okay. The number of non-empty separated numbers is strictly less than k. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the feeling you use a sliding window for this. Of some kind, like some kind of sliding window. I know that you can get a brute force solution by just doing a nested for loop and then just seeing which sums will be applicable. But I think the way to optimize this is to find some means of knowing that the sum is gonna like it's a little hard. If you were to do this with a sliding window, you don't really know how it's going to you don't really know how like it's gonna get added per se. You don't like really know how that's going to change it. Because the numbers here are like a little bit like it could be like 1, 1, and 100, and then like adding that 100 can make a massive difference. Like so, it would like not really. I still feel like a sliding window is probably like one of the more promising methods of approaching this problem. I guess like how would I overcome that problem then? Like I didn't really. Okay, I should probably like flesh out the problem then in my head more. So so perhaps I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like and it's like 100. I need to make sure that everything is like less than 20 or something. So, huh. And then I can know. Oh yeah, see, it's a long too. So like, we'll think about that later. But uh, hmm. I know that it's going to. If I get to a 100, then it's gonna go up in terms of size and also. Oh wait, but here's the catch. Even if you do get to that 100, there's a chance that it's not just like completely nothing. Like you could just like squeeze back your window until it ends up being useful to you. That could be the case as well. Uh, yeah, so would that not work? Would it not work for me to just simply expand my window until it's no longer functional? Like, why would that not work? So I expand it out and then it supersedes K and then I shrink it back down again. Okay, so like a really easy sim situation is like if it were to like expand the entire window, then it would like go back. And I mean that's like just a small issue that should be easy to like. Actually, no, it's not easy to fix at all. That's I don't know how you would fix that off the top of my head, but I think like that. overall is like the right kind of approach here. I think you want to use, I think there was like an algorithm for this. It's like the three-pointer sliding window, and you use that to like handle situations like this, where there can be stuff in between as well, and stuff on the side. I don't remember exactly how that algorithm works, but I think that's what you need to use for this problem to handle that case. If this is to work the way I think it will, then that should be all you need to do um, to make it run an O of n time. Um, because it's just asking for the quantity, and like I'm using three pointers. Okay, using three pointers. Hmm, three pointers. Using three pointers. I really don't remember how this algorithm works. All right, don't worry about that. Worry about like, okay, three pointers, and it's going to be. So I am okay. So I'm expanding. Let's think about that case right there, though. The five. So if it's the entire thing, I have three pointers. I would imagine that I would go out all the way, and I would shrink back all the way as well. And then if I have like five elements, or like you want to, well, you can just look at this one actually. It's probably easier to work with instead. Yeah. Wait, what? Hold on. No, this is not what I wanted. Never mind. I think you may be dodging the don't invest into this idea too much because I think it might be incorrect. That's a sliding window. That might be not correct at all. If it's a sliding window, I take away an element. These are like contiguous subarrays. They're not like or non-empty subarrays. They're contiguous subarrays. I can't like just. Well, then I have to eliminate the entire thing. You see the problem there? I can't just do that. I have to get rid of the whole thing. Oh wait, I think if you were to use it like that, if you were to use it so that it would have like three of them, I think what you would do is you'd go up to the point where like you would have three pointers. You would have an end pointer and then the not a middle pointer, but a pointer that would go up to like the last element that was applicable. And then with these numbers you can like work with them essentially so that you know how many of everything there could have been. Like you know like how many permutations there are in between all those. And then you like start shrinking from there. And you do that basically until like it works. I think you do something like that if this is working the way I think it would. So you have like yeah, I think that's what you would do. Now, as far as getting those permutations go, I'm not too sure yet as of the moment, but I think that's like probably what you would do because then you have like this constrained size that you know any combination, so long as like contiguous in there would work, and you know like how many elements there are already, so you can just kind of get it from there. It's like it should be straightforward from there. So like in the five example, if it was everything, you'd have like start and And then I guess it would go up to the end, but then you would also just kind of know from there too. Well, like it works the same way, so you don't have to think about it too much. Maybe like five factorial, not much either. It's the same thing basically, I would imagine. That's kind of what you would have done in the first place. You don't want to do that. I made a factorial function before. It usually doesn't go so well. You don't want to make a factorial function. It's supposed to like multiply by like some kind of size or something as you're going down. Like you like decrease the size as you shrink the window, something along those lines, and it causes it to like appear like a factorial. That's what you do. Um, I need to seriously think about this though. I'm not sure if my solution, my idea here works. Strictly less than K. I'm getting kind of tired. I want to go to bed. I'm really tired. I wish I had a fucking. I should say it's on the internet. I don't care, right? I want. This is the first time I've said this like in public. No one's gonna watch this anyways, but I want a please for my next birthday or whatever. I don't know, fucking Easter. Please let me have a really hot, creepy, extremely intelligent East Asian girlfriend. Please. I will do anything for that. Okay. I'll do literally anything. Okay. I'll do fucking anything. I want to look really weird, like East Asian girlfriend. Okay. I'll do anything at all for that. I'll fucking I'll cure cancer. Like if someone can do that, I'll spend the rest of my life trying to at least. I'll like just I'll like get all the doctors and then I'm not saying that out loud. Whatever, I might get like canceled or something. But I will do a lot of stuff to make that happen. Okay, you got a solid like 50 years of my life. You can have all of it. Just give me that. Okay, at least for like 2 months. Like even like 10 seconds would be good enough for me. Okay? Just 10 seconds. Just anything. Whatever. Okay, just- okay. Now back to this problem. There's only three people solving this problem right now. How does that make you feel? Yeah, nothing. Let me think. So if I need to, if I'm trying to, so if I have like, yeah, okay, yeah, and then like, okay, I need to think about like what happens when this thing shrinks. So when it shrinks, what happens exactly? It just shrinks until. No, if you do that, that should work perfectly fine. With the three pointers, that should be perfectly okay. I don't see anything wrong with that. You have three pointers and like it stops as soon as it's too big, and then you just shrink it down until it's not too big and you're all good. Should be good. That should be fine. It's just a matter of like implementing it correctly. Just like have the three pointers, second pointer up to the last functional node and a number. Oh, so let's smaller. All right, now it's time. I forgot how to do this. How do you make a sliding window? It's like a DQ. Sure. Deck. New. Like this? I don't remember how this works. It's not, okay, well, it's not like breaking, so I think it's fine. And size equals 0, and sum equals not 0. I don't know. We'll just, or int I equals 0, I less than nums I length, I plus plus. So this is the first pass. So the I is like the rightmost pointer. Yes, indeed, I agree with this message. It is the right pointer, right? Indeed. Or just make it R. R, R, matey. So yeah, I had this friend in middle school. His name was Tyler. He like didn't like how I pirated stuff all the time. He called me a pirate for like about a week. 'Cause I like made fun of him and shit. Like I was like R R. And he's just like no, it's just he didn't like that shit was fun. I hope he's doing well. All right, you can put the snarl in there and shit. Not exactly. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a rickety pickety minutes. Can I assume the size will be one? Yes, I can. All right. So M equals R if all goes well, and if it doesn't go well, then you cry, I guess. It's a man with a plan. In a real interview, you go. Yeah, okay, in a real interview, it's like you don't do a lot, but when you do something, it's like a bullet. It's like that's how it feels. Like it's like that's how it actually is. I'm so fucking tired today, man. What do you mean it's a long? Okay, that's a problem right there. Make everything else a long gun. Where's this kid? Never mind. Or, no, forget about it. I'm just being self-conscious. I'm just trying to beat. What the fuck is? It's like reality just glitched or something. That sounded unnatural. Like I heard it like in my left ear. Like it was like I felt like it was inside of me or something. What the fuck was that? Whatever. Just, who cares if everything here is fake, anyways? You know, doesn't cares if I'm like a robot or something. You know, wait, that might be in the Matrix. You know, I can do things then. You know, I can like bend reality. You know, if that's the case. Maybe I'm in the Matrix or some shit like that. Maybe you pass me a part, please. What the fuck? Where'd that come from? From the outside. Hold up, there's a problem with my code. If I do this up until K, it does not work anymore. It's not quite correct. No, it is not. It's not quite accurate. So I have to have all of them. This is not quite correct. Yes, no. Because like in the middle, when you have the second pointer, it's gonna go up to. I mean, that gets everyone. Oh, zero. Oh, fuck, I'm just. I didn't solve the problem. Like, I still haven't like gotten the real important part of this yet. Uh, uh. I thought they'd find this interesting. No, they don't at all. I need to pay attention. Why don't you break it down into like the actual combinations? Think about more about the multiplication bit. So trying to slap an algorithm. A better way to handle this problem than you think. What kind of violence is this? Oh my God. All right, let's just really try right now. Um, okay, I know that like all right, so mm, think about the multiplication. So, I think there might be more to this than you think. Can these numbers be negative or are they all positive? They're all positive? Okay, so it's always going to get bigger as you go up. No matter what happens in size. Decrease the size, which will decrease the size a lot more. Move it around a bit. Yeah. How do you get the one in the middle there? It was terrible. No, 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 no kids for you. Oh man, I am tired right now. Very tired. Um, really, really tired. I gotta push through. Okay, I'm pushing right now. I'm really pushing. I can't do questions like this by force. It's just my brain doesn't work that way. This is too hard. I can't like think that way. This is true, yes. Um, no, all of those are not going to work. Yeah, that's what I said a second ago, but the real question is what are you going to do after that? Because, like, you can just pop the entire thing back if you want to, but, like, at the end of the day, like, it's still, Like, no. Okay, so if I have that middle pointer, if I keep doing the same, if I keep finishing this job, it will eventually work. But like, it'll lose track of where we're supposed to go, and that could be a problem. I mean, like, it should never really go beyond a certain point, right? Like, right? Or like, suppose I make the middle pointer go up to the next one or something like that. That's when she going back until it works. What is that supposed to mean? Doesn't help much. You just know that like once it reaches a certain point that all of them will work. Like any permutation will work. So yeah, oh, oh God. Oh, all right. How do I fix this problem? Oh, like, oh, hmm. Does it turn a girl off if she sees that a guy gets like sleepier like early in the day? Like it's only like 6 p.m. You think that'd be bad? Like it makes him look like he's like Thimble in like a goody gumdrop or something. Maybe it does. Maybe it does, you know? Maybe that'd be like a turn up. Maybe be one of them flags, you know? It'd be a cyan flag. It'd be a purple flag, a pink flag, a white flag. Yeah, a white flag because I fucking give up, bro. It's a white flag. Yeah. I want to give up, but I'm not going to because it'd be bad and I hate myself. Okay, let me think about this. So I have this and in here. I have this. It's too big. I stretch this back. I'll get all the numbers. All right, I get all the numbers there, and I end up here. That's not exactly the right way to go about this. It's like you cut it back a little bit, like maybe it's like this number, and then like you keep going forward. And now what do you do? Like what do you do then? You're like, got another number is too big. Now what do you do? That's the question here. So what should you do in this situation? Well, now I need to go back up to this. Does that make sense? I have to go up here and compute the numbers from there. What I can do is I can just like um every time I reach a dead end, I can just like readjust my numbers so I know where to go from there. I can just like readjust this, go all the way up to here, and then just compute everything, and then just like do it all over again, basically. Like just run this up, and then so I can first shoot this up, and then compute with everything in between, and then shift this up until it is good. So I can do those three things over and over again, and I should end up with the solution. I think if the way I thought about this is correct, that should work. I think it should work is that O of n time? It's like a type of O of n. It's not it's like 3n or something like that. It's not perfect O of n. Wait, let me think. You're going up here. You're going yeah, it's like 3n basically. Everything has to go through, where at worst everything goes through the entire list like once, basically. So it's 3n. Just compute the distance. Yes. So we will do this now. All right. Da, da, da. All right. I have no sympathy for you. Explainer asked me, you should explain. Yes. I don't want to see anybody's names like here because like you can find it really easily. I don't want to cause any problems. Like that professor. I don't like calling him a professor. I like calling him like his last name. He's a he's got a his personality grew on me. Well, I can't if I look at him up like that. It's just I'm gonna expose his name really easily. It's like he's not even like tenured yet. Like I don't want to. It's not gonna. Nothing's gonna happen. I don't have like a platform. I don't have to worry about stuff like that. All right, time to write the code. Okay. Fucking code. All right. Ah, you can't tell what's on the man. Oh, you can't read the mind of other men. Can't read the minds of other men, my friend. Can't do that, bro. It's not doable. It cannot be done. The magic you wish to have does not quite exist yet. Wait, they give you the size. Like they tell you to get the size. So if you have the size, do you really need to have this at all? Like the middle pointer. I don't think you do. I don't think you need that middle pointer then. Yeah, I don't think you need the middle pointer. The whole entire point of the middle pointer is to know what you can work with, but since you already have this max size, you already know what you can Bermuda with, so you're basically good, right? Oh wait, hold up. We have a problem. We can very easily end up overcounting. I just realized that right now. Oh no, this is a problem that I need to take care of right now. Oh no, this is bad. I don't want to overcount. This will cause a lot of problems. Um, yeah, you can overcount. I didn't. Well, damn, this problem has a lot of problems. There we go. I knew something was wrong with these. I knew something was wrong with this 10 seconds ago. Because, yes. Okay, so how do we handle that problem? Overcounting. This problem has been like repeated so many times in leak code. Like this has been like I've seen this type of problem like at least like 7 times. Like I've seen this like I don't mean sliding windows. I mean like the specific version where like they have like some like maximizer and like you have to like keep it under a certain range and like you have to do it in like a weird we have to like count the amount of like time there can be a certain thing. Like, it's the same thing over and over again. Yeah, same thing over and over again. Yeah, but like I learned a lot of stuff along the way. I don't know how to feel about it. I learned a lot of stuff along the way. Okay. I'm so tired. I'll stop at like 7:30. I might just do a few easies actually instead. I'm really tired. This problem isn't even hard. If it's what I think it is, if this is what I think it is, it's not that hard. It's like this is probably like a 50% acceptance rate or something. It's not hard. I just don't know my stuff to be honest. I don't. I, there's like Yeah, I just don't know my stuff basically. Yeah, but so if we count single, yeah, if we count single numbers, we will overcount. So that being said, if we don't want to overcount, we'll have to do something else. All right. We can. Um, what is this shit? Um, no, you wouldn't get the job if you you know, talked with this tone of voice. You wouldn't get the job. You would definitely not get the job. Fuck, man. If it's somebody that I've known for a long time, was waiting for this for a long time, then it hurt a lot. So someone who means a lot. It means like a lot to me. They are. I'm already vulnerable to them. Actually vulnerable to them. And I'm yeah, and then if I get that rejection, then it'll hurt a lot. Okay, so you're right. Overcounting can occur. So how should this work exactly? So I reach a max point. When I do that though, it is true that the individual arrays will work, but what you need to consider are the ones that come after that. So there are some that come not that come after, but they have to be made out of stuff that comes beyond. Okay, then I think what you would do for this, I think I know what's supposed to. So okay, so I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to run this algorithm, right? But you want to do it so that you only count this factorial way, but only for the ones that are coming before the next one, the next little shift right. I don't know what I'm saying is making sense here, but you shift it over so that the arrays that the sub arrays that are being used are never going to be used again. Wait, that doesn't make any sense because then you can't really use the other ones. You can't use you can't combine them um with other things if you do that. Got the music for you, baby, tonight. So I don't think that's actually gonna work. Make this work. It's what was it? Next three, next three. That's okay. You can leave it. No. Okay, if I do that, I'm not gonna overcount, but I'm also not gonna undercount either, which isn't very helpful. Let me think. If I do that, yeah, but like I can't really okay, let's say I do that. So let's say like up to here, like um let's see. So I'm here, right? And sure, I'm here and I go up to here and like all this stuff just doesn't work at all. And then I shift this up and then bam, I can count all of these. Great. What do I do about this stuff? If I just count those two? No, not exactly. If I do that, then it overcounts. It's like what I'm trying to say. It overcounts. If I separate them, like I'm definitely undercounting. That's definitely undercounting. Definitely undercounting. Definitely undercounting. Indeed. Uh, well, you're trying to get stuff that's like between both of them, right? So what the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing, dude. This is making my brain hurt, and I don't know how to do this problem. I really want to give up right now. Oh my God. I'll push through for like 5 more minutes. Let me just try to fix this problem. Just like even like and I'm not gonna write any code, but just like try to just like figure out like logically what I would do. So I'm overcounting them like Why don't you just simply recompute the amount of arrays that could be there and then just like remove them instead of like you could just like get the amount of arrays there and just remove them like manually. I think that's the point of the three-pointer one. Because you know that like up to that point you can already do everything. You don't have to like check it manually. The third pointer is there so you can like remove excess. It's not there so you can add it in a weird way. So like I'd get to so what I'd actually end up doing with this. I'm just remembering something right now. So I'd here and then like yeah, you have your max here, but this max is not like really relevant. What is relevant is like you're here, and then you go up, you have M here, and like fuck was I doing? So you move this up, and then like so you already know that like everything here works. You already know everything here is applicable. So yeah, you have that under your belt. And then you move this up to a point where it works. Move this up some more. Blah 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 blah. See. And now what you do is you compute should you compute everything here and then remove from where? And go back to normal after that. So it's for all of this right here. You start off with this, all of this, and then so now when I have to so suppose it was here. I'd have to remove from here, right? I have to remove like from here to here. Yeah, so you'd have to like after that pass, you'd have to like make this, and then this would have to be this, and then you would get all this, and then you would move this because it's already been computed here before. I need to like keep track of how these things are being formatted, but like it was basically uh, this. um, like this. And then there's like some point where you can move this up. Yeah. So I think if you do that, it should work. That should be fine. That should be good. Since I failed, I will just take my walk of shame. Yeah, I'm really tired right now. Uh, let me do the stairway question. I missed that problem. I'll do like a random easy and then I'll do the stairway problem. Like if I do that, then like it's fair. Like, what's what? There's there's a really funny video on Pornhub. Well, then I'm not getting a job. I don't know why I'm saying stuff like that. I'm not. I'm just not gonna get a job. But, like, there's a really funny video where like there's like this girl and like there's like it's nothing like weird. Like it's like one of those videos where like it doesn't belong there. It's like a normal video that you would see like on YouTube or something. It's like goofy. Um, it was like some girl talking about like quantum field theory. It's like she's like thinking this random ass dude. and like uh and then like I don't know she said something like um that like he basically lied to her, to like, get get every man's, get the apple, basically. He lied to her, and then was just like, what? I don't know, something about the way she said it was kind of funny to me, so I remember that now. She had like a Columbia shirt on and shit. Bruh. Yeah, that is something that is floating around in my head. All right, given a 2D grid, K times. What do you mean shifted? One shift operation. Uh-huh. So everything goes down. So after one shift, wow. Okay. It's the same thing basically. So everything moves like diagonally? Is that what it's saying? Okay, it says everything moves to the left except for the you should just make a shift function and then just do it a bunch of times. It's so funny, bro. It's so fucking funny. Remember this like there's like this video of Alex Jones and hold on. Wait, what? It's for all of them? Oh, never mind. I've never gotten compliments before. A thank you or something? I don't know. No, yeah, we finally didn't get any C's this semester. Hey, let's go. So it's in the end row, it moves to that place. It probably would be best to handle them that way, yes, I would agree. And is equal to the grid. Um, yeah. There might be a smart way to do this. You know what? That don't even matter right now. It'll be a reference copy. You don't want that. Actually, I think I do. You can't have a reference copy of this. Yeah, yes, you can. There'll be a reference copy. Just okay. Well, we'll just not make that happen because we don't want it to. Oh shit. Well, I is the only thing that varies, so probably that then. What? I'm not wrong. All right. It's supposed to be a. You know, all right, okay. Sure. Could you please just. You can go see hurts a lot more than a normal rejection. This is, I don't have any luck with them anyways. I'm not really worried about them right now. Okay, so basically all of them except for the last column, basically. Sorry, I'm not trying to offend anybody. My sniffling just kind of feeling weird for some reason. Isn't that implied? It is implied. You don't need this. Nervousness. A lot of fucking nervousness. Good. Keep that up. It's good for the world. 9. When it's gonna happen. It's about to be 7:30. But I followed the instructions. What happened? Must be I+1. That's why you can't just do it automatically. Can't handle these values anyways. There's something in the middle or something? What's going on here? I'm sorry. No, sorry. I have to find people who aren't going to give up on me. It feels disgusting. Like you trust somebody, you tell them your problems, and they just act like you're a stranger or something. Or not a stranger, but they act like as if your life doesn't matter anymore. So it's horrible. They think that shit, and they think that, and if they think that, and like that person's the most important person in the world to you, who's to say that they're wrong? Makes suicide really easy at that point. But yeah, that shit is not fun. It's like one of the things about being an adult that kind of sucks. Yeah, people don't like, they just like straight up don't care about you. Whatever. Just, what is this R shit? I'm supposed to be getting this from. I'm not at my computer. Ah! This is wildly incorrect. This is horrible. This is the worst code I've ever written in my entire life. Need to do this first, yeah. It's probably a year, I imagine. Why don't you just move it directly from there to there? Like, you don't need to do anything from there. Like, happen to these people being human. Well, I think if you see them as human beings, it does you more of a detriment, to be honest. It doesn't help you as much as it just hurts you more than helps you. These are other involuntary there. That's what you did there. It's more of my life than just a bunch of fucking sex bullshit. Because they would have made moves on me if they did. Oh, come on, I'm not gonna back down on easy. I have to pass an easy. I can't live an easy. Okay, check it. Is all this stuff in the middle at least correct? So this should be like most of it. Is that good at least? No, okay. Uh-huh. Why don't you just do it for the entire? I can't do it for the entire grid. It's- I was not trying to win anything at all. Just I didn't want to do anything. It's not cool to put yourself in an environment like that, though. Should have went somewhere else. I don't know. Like a more mature version of that. There's no way in hell I would have been an athlete. I was bad as shit. I probably would have been like an artist or something. I probably would have been like one of those like semi-homosexual like art kids. I probably would have been like one of them. If you even turn me to video games. I probably would have been like Alex. So something like that probably. Yeah, I think I imagine it'd be that, but oh, the order in that I'm doing this in is causing a problem. I didn't realize that until now. I need to do this in a different order. Nope. All right, so how should this work then? J plus one. Okay, if it's in J plus one, you probably want to go down I instead. If you go down I instead, well then like still J plus one. You probably want to actually go backwards or something like that. The main problem here is that like you're overriding a lot of information. So I think what you want to do is like uh kind of like pull from the other side. Basically, you want to like start at the end and then go to the side. It's probably what you want to do instead. I mean, that could be a good idea, but generally, it's not a good, it's not a good idea at all. Whoa, it worked perfectly. How do you know? The runtime is ass, but nobody asked. 8 seconds. You want to try to cut it down faster? I have a feeling if I resubmit it, it'll just end up being faster anyways. See? Boom. I'm in the median. Alright, well, that's the end of today. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. And, yeah. Uh, let's see. Cut grass, sleep fast, and don't always forget that if you're at, um, a mall, you gotta leave.